been to places I never thought I would ever see. I've embraced the changes, took everything that they threw at me, and here I am, still going strong, guided by laughter and love. But this is not a dream you dream alone. From Derry to Santiago, from Berlin to Tuscany, from Rio to San Francisco, all spent in good company. And here we are, still traveling on, guided by laughter and love. For this is not a life to live alone. The only truth I've ever known is the dice roll and the rivers flow. Then you find the one you're looking for, and it turns out they've been looking for you. This world so full of sorrow, it's like a great big broken clock. If we keep shaking, it will someday, it will all just stop. So here's to you, believers in the magic of laughter and love. May you never dream your dream alone. Dream your dream alone. How's it going, everybody? It's great to be here on top of this beautiful and Cultúrlann building, a building that's full of warmth and welcome and heart, and let's hope we'll all be back singing soon inside. I'm going to sing a song now called Works of Art, and this song was actually conceived back there, just outside the Bogside Inn. I was walking past one day, and this older man came walking out, and he fell, and I lifted him up, and as I lifted him up, two tourists took a photograph of us, and he just said to me, "Smile, you're a work of art." So I wrote this song on the way back in the bus. Here comes Skippy carrying his pool cue into the chippy, fresh from the dole queue. Good days, he's finally got some work. He's a good-looking fella and a sizzle on his new t-shirt. And there goes Betty off to the bingo. Hope she gets a sweaty, she knows the lingo. Eyes down, no more smoky lights. With a snowball in her bag, she's going out tonight. These are times of transition, everybody's on a mission. We're living in a big museum growing further apart. But we are all individual works of art. Skippy spies Betty buying a Bacardi, sneaks up like a Yeti, invites her to a party all night. He's laying on the charm, and she knows she wants to go, but she thinks she'll let him twist her arm. These are times of transition, everybody's on a mission. We're living in a big museum growing further apart. but we are all individual works of art. We are all individual works of art. Oh, yes, we are. Skippy and Betty have two things in common. One, they're going steady. Two, they've never been on a jet plane. Well, that's about to change. The credit union have sent them on a holiday. These are times of transition. Everybody's on a mission. We're living in a big museum growing further apart. But we are all individual works of art. We are all individual works of art. Oh, yes, we are. Excuse me. This is a song that it's about growing up in Craigan and about the end of summer, and it's called Bonfire Night. Spent the day chopping trees, stealing tires from the old farmer's yard, throwing stones, getting chased by the army to the old reservoir. And the rain, oh the rain, we wore like a coat of boyhood blame. We all agreed that we had built this thing of beauty. We all should stand guard. When it was time, we lit the match, stood there waiting with hope in our hearts. Then the blaze, oh the blaze, tore through the sky 1,000,000 miles high. On Bonfire Night, we chased the girls from Island Gardens onto the roof of St. Mary's School. We stood on the edge, pretending bravado, the fear of the fall, the fear of a kiss. Later on, we heard the news, 2 men were fighting. They say someone died too. We ran as fast as we could, silently hoping it was no one we knew. And the blood, oh the blood, ran like a stream into the mud. On Bonfire Night, we stayed up all night looking over the city till the fires had dimmed to embers and ash, and all we could hear was the sound of it sleeping. Soon it would roar, the city would blast. And so it was 81, the end of summer, time to move on. We made a pact that we would always stick together, no matter what lay beyond. But the days turned to years, then turned to ghosts, then disappeared. Like Bonfire Night, we chased the girls from Malin Gardens onto the roof of St. Mary's School. We stood on the edge, pretending bravado, the fear of the fall, the fear of a kiss. On Bonfire Night, Bonfire Night. We chased the girls, we stayed up all night. Thank you. This is a song called Billy Bragg Jeans. The minute I saw you standing there across the floor, something inside me said that we had met before. Maybe the light, maybe the light, maybe the light had hit your eyes at the right time over at mine. Maybe the gods had all conspired. I got my Billy Bragg jeans on, I got a head full of love songs, and nothing ever goes wrong when I got my Billy Bragg jeans on. The next time I saw you, we were in Sandino's bar. You were giving a speech about the futility of war. We had a dance while taking a stance against the fascist evil plans. Our socialist views get cosmically skewed, and the master's something true. I got my Billy Bragg jeans on, I got a head full of love songs, and nothing ever goes wrong when I got my Billy Bragg jeans on. So come on everybody, you know the revolution's here. That big red star is shining bright every night. All you have to do is stand up to injustice with a scream. Look at me in my Billy Bragg jeans. And now we're together in a house down by the quay, growing our own vegetables and hugging the odd tree. We got a plan, we're buying a van, and we're starting up a band. We're going on tour all over the world, so the message can be heard. So get your Billy Bragg jeans on, and get your head full of love songs, 'cause nothing ever goes wrong when You got your Billy Bragg jeans on. There's a wee sing-along bit now, if anybody fancies it. It's really easy. It goes like this. I got my Billy Bragg jeans on. 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 This next song is a song by Eamon Friel, who we sadly lost last year. And for my money, it's the greatest song about Derry ever written. No one will remember us at all. On this busy street where paths recall, focused in a storefront camera's gaze. In a day or two they will erase. This the only record of us here. We are not important people, older than the ones we walk among. We're not old, but darling, we're not young. Most of them are on a longer lease. They're all grown up, the children of the peace. And they refuse to recognize the call of the faded slogans on the wall. Here is the river, just where it was when we were courting. It's still here today. How can the river be where it was when it's forever running away? Years ago, a day of rage and fear. On the news I saw a sign appear. The view across the city showed the fires, but the wide perspective made the spires of the two cathedrals seemed to fuse. There was one cathedral on the news. Here is the river, just where it was when we were courting. It's still here today. How can the river be where it was when it's forever running away? Up the street, a ragged flag still pinned on a lamppost, flounders in the wind. No salutes are given or returned. Burn them all when all the flags are burned. All the emblems and the anthems too. The and I'll salute the flag of me and you. Here is the river, just where it was when we were courting. It's still here today. How can the river be where it was when it's forever running away? Forever running away. Forever. Amen, Fred. So big shout out to the people Gas Yard Failure for asking me to do this. I'm having a ball at the top of Cultúrlann. So I suppose singing songs about dairy, well, the songs that I know about dairy and the songs that I wrote about dairy, I couldn't not sing this one. This is a song about my dad, and it's called Cautionality. Sitting on the wall of his fresh cut garden, looking like a movie star. He pulls another part drive from the pack. I watch him contemplate the weather, staring into the great blue yonder, waiting for his pigeons to come back. What do you hear? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Cautionality. He pulls away in his Hillman Hunter, chugging like an old choke train. I catch him up and jump in the passenger side. We're heading off to Fiorentini's for fish and chips and cups of ice cream. Saturday is Jimmy Cagney night. What do you hear? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Cautionality. And he drinks strong tea from a mug that reads, "Whoa, grease down." What do you hear? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Cautionality. And on a cold March day, his leading lady up and passed away. It broke him like a wrecking ball inside. All she left was vague reminders, so he decided to go and find her on that big red carpet in the sky. What do you hear? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Cautionality. Cautionality. Old Cautionality. And he drinks strong tea from a mug that reads, "Whoa, grease da." This next song's a true story. It happened on my 6th birthday in 1976. Birthday boy, 1976. A £1 note and a pair of chuckle sticks. I don't have to go to school today. No one's at home, so I'm out to play. I hear a helicopter landing. Maybe it's a UFO. I see the aliens approaching, so I pick up a stone. The big green man in the army cars won't let me play on the monkey bars. They say it's far too dangerous, and then out of nowhere, rubber bullets punching off the street. Rubber bullets on the mantelpiece. Rubber bullets, and they're giving them away for free. I'm trying to get to the local shop for a packet of toffee, but I have to stop. Take off me jumper 'cause it's far too warm before I even get it off me arm. A crowd approaches and they're angry, telling me to get out of the way. I look around and I am stranded in the middle of an all-out fray. The big green man in the army cars won't let me play on the monkey bars. They say it's far too dangerous, and then out of nowhere, rubber bullets punching off the street. Rubber bullets on the mantelpiece. Rubber bullets, and they're giving them away for free. I don't like the smelling drone. I just want to get back home. I hear snatch, but it's far too late. I've already made my great escape. Next thing I know, I'm running faster than I ever have before. The tears are sticking to my eyelids as I jump through the kitchen door. The big green man in the army cars won't let me play on the monkey bars. They say it's far too dangerous, and then out of nowhere, rubber bullets punching off the street. Rubber bullets on the mantelpiece. Rubber bullets, and they're giving them away for free. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. Rubber bullets. Sing it if you know it. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. Rubber bullets. Just got a wee chin up there for my last song. This song's about the first proper bike you keep on your own. Mine was a Rally Tomahawk. It was the baby brother of the chopper. And it was space blue. So thanks very much, folks, for having me. And I'll leave you with this. This is called Space Blue Rally Tomahawk. Let me tell you about one Christmas. The best present that I ever received was a space blue Rally Tomahawk. My older brother, he got a striker. I had to admit it was a hell of a bike, yeah, but no match for my little Tomahawk. That bike went wherever I went. We toured the streets of Craigan. One time we ended up in the brandy well. Getting home was hell. Please don't tell. One of my friends, he got a grifter. He didn't have the legs to shift her. I'd fly past on my little Tomahawk. The older boys, they all got choppers, but even they just couldn't stop her. My Space Blue Rally Tomahawk. That bike went wherever I went. We toured the streets of Craigan. One time we ended up in Pennyburn. I guess I'll never learn. That's where I met Deemer. And came one morning, I just couldn't face her as I stepped out past on my brand new racer. But I'll never forget that little Tomahawk. That bike went wherever I went. We toured the streets of Craigan. One time we ended up in the waterside. And I'm not gonna lie, I was petrified. Space Blue Rally Tomahawk, Space Blue Rally Tomahawk, Space Blue. Thanks very much, folks. Give her a lot.